Trump blasts fake news media and dirty journalists for pursuing an agenda of hate and circulating incorrect stories about him. President Donald Trump ripped into the media on Tuesday morning for spreading an agenda of hate and called journalists dirty as a rumor circulated that he might fire the prosecutor DOJ appointed to take over the Russian investigation. Trump said in a tweet, "The fake news media has never been so wrong or so dirty. Purposely incorrect stories and phony sources to meet their agenda of hate. Sad." A second message, posted hours later, demanded an apology from the fake news media for all of the incorrect stories they've written about him. While he provided no context for his comments, stories on his interest in getting rid of Robert Mueller, who's acting as special counsel at the Department of Justice, were circulating online and on air. The chatter stemmed from a claim that Newsmax CEO and Trump friend Chris Ruddy made Monday. Ruddy told PBS following an afternoon at the White House that Trump was considering perhaps a termination of Mueller, James Comey's predecessor. He never said that Trump told him that personally, but it came off that way and news outlets ran with it. Ruddy had been cited at 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue that day. He clarified after the interview that he did not talk to Trump directly about the matter as the White House press shop distanced the president from his comments. Mr. Ruddy never spoke to the president regarding this issue. With respect to this subject, only the president or his attorneys are authorized to comment, Press Secretary Sean Spicer said. Sarah Huckabee Sanders, the deputy press secretary, told CNN, "Chris speaks for himself." A senior White House official told Politico that Ruddy met with top aides to the president while he was at the White House. "I wouldn't take it too seriously," an official said of the speculation that Trump could fire Mueller. Trump ignored shouted questions on the matter from the press during a luncheon on Tuesday afternoon with Republican senators. Conversations about Mueller and his employment status carried over from a Capitol Hill hearing last week. Senator Kamala Harris was quieted by her Republican colleagues on the Intelligence Committee when she tried to force the Deputy Attorney General to take a stance on giving Mueller full independence from justice. "Are you willing or are you not willing to give him the authority to be fully independent of your ability, statutorily or legally, to fire him?" she asked. Rod Rosenstein, the deputy AG, told her it is not a short answer and did not provide a simple yes or no response before questioning moved on. Sunday, ABC News' George Stephanopoulos picked up the ball and asked Trump attorney Jay Sekulow whether Trump would order Rosenstein to fire Mueller. "Look, the President of the United States, as we all know, is a unitary executive," Sekulow said. "I'm not going to speculate on what he will or will not do." Sekulow highlighted Mueller's friendly relationship with Comey, who he worked with at the FBI, and suggested he would not take a fair approach to the fired FBI's admission that he engaged in leaking. His comments stirred up interest in Mueller's objectivity. Laura Ingraham, a conservative talk show host, advised Attorney General Jeff to dump the former FBI director as special counsel. "Now that we know Trump is not under investigation, Sessions should take it back and fire Mueller," she wrote. Spicer ignored a question Monday from CNN at his televised briefing about the president's confidence in Mueller. He did not say in his response to reporters after Ruddy's revelation on PBS that Trump was not thinking about exercising his authority to get rid of Mueller. Ruddy had pointed to Sekulow's comments as evidence that the president was weighing the option. "I think it's pretty clear by what one of his lawyers said on television recently," he stated on PBS. The Trump friend said he did not think Trump, who has already fired an FBI director and U.S. attorney investigating his associates, should follow that course of action. "I personally think it would be a very significant mistake, even though I don't think there's a justification for a special counsel in this case," he added.